Hey team, I hope that this video finds you all well and warm. And today I'm going to share a practice, another heartfulness practice that I did with my students last week, and they really enjoyed it. I made clear to them, as I always do, that this is just an invitation to practice, and that for some students they'll love this practice and it'll really resonate, and then for others it might not be the practice for them. And so I'm offering them up a menu of different options, a number of different strategies and tools that they can use both in school and outside of school, and that they should treat this as an experiment where they are trying to see what works for them. And at different times, different practices will be more beneficial than others. So in this practice, there are a couple of parts to it. The invitation is for students to mentally repeat the phrase loving as they breathe in, and mentally repeat the phrase letting go as they breathe out. And as we're practicing, I move my hands just as a visual representation, but don't ask them, I don't ask them to do it. And as they're repeating these phrases and saying loving, I invite them to imagine either a orange or yellow or golden light radiating out from their chest in all directions, and or to imagine a feeling of warmth radiating out from the center of their chest. And also letting them know that they're not supposed to feel anything in this practice, that the whole practice is just noticing what's happening while they practice. So I'm using an app, and the app, the way it works is we'll be breathing in for 5 seconds, breathing out for 6 seconds. In this app, it's called Breathly. You can adjust the time, and there are tons of breathing apps out there, and I wouldn't say that this is the one that is the perfect app. I'm still looking around to try and find the best app for myself and students. So without further ado, let us practice together and see how it goes. So you might consider first yourself and or when you practice with your students, inviting them to just check in and see where their stress level is on a scale of 1 to 10. And just mentally noting that so that they can notice if that's changed after having practiced. Let's begin. So breathing in, loving. Breathing out, letting go. Loving, letting go. Breathing in, loving. Breathing out, letting go. Loving, letting go. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your breath. Breathing in, loving, letting go. Loving, letting go. Now just continuing this practice as you see fit. Great. And so now checking in and noticing where your stress level is right now. And there's no need for it to be lower. And again, just encouraging our students to think of this as an experiment. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Adios.